So there's an election coming in Victoria, and there was a momentous announcement by Premier Dan Andrews the other day. We expected so much wailing and gnashing of teeth at this announcement, and there was a little bit in the mainstream media, which is financed by fossil fuel corporations, but not much, not yet. They must be gathering their black arts forces, their PR people, to come out with a good campaign. But the guts of it is this. Andrews has said he will nationalise Victoria's electricity sector. By that, he doesn't mean buy out the existing players. It's controlled by 3 Hong Kong billionaires, by the way. But what he said is that the government will set up a renewable agency to compete, and they will reinstitute the State Electricity Commission. Back in the day, there was not 100 different retailers and distributors and transmission providers and all this mess that is the electricity sector now. There was just one State Electricity Commission, and the commissioner would trudge up to Senate estimates and say prices are going to go up 3% this year. Now, we know what the result of privatisation was. Prices have gone through the roof. Foreign corporations and billionaires are ripping huge profits out of Australia, have done for decades. Consumers pay for it via their bills. So this is a huge decision by Dan Andrews, because what it does is it makes these profiteering energy companies compete with the State Electricity Corporation. Prices should be lower. But there's a bigger thing from all this. Assuming the Andrews project works, the nationalisation works and produces cheaper energy for the citizens of Victoria, that could spell the death knell for something we've lived with now for decades. It's a prevailing economic, social theory of neoliberalism, trickle-down economics. Everything's better in private hands, they say. Privatise everything, sell it off, and the wealth will trickle down. Well, the wealth doesn't trickle down. We're not paid properly for our assets. Control passes to foreign corporations, and they don't pay a lot of tax. So what this means is, if the Andrews experiment works, this could spell the death knell for this privatisation fad, this idea that things always work better if they're sold off. Because if we look at airports, Sydney Airport, if we look at toll roads, the transurban monopoly of monopolies across Australia, if we look at electricity where prices are more than doubled, privatisation has failed in large part. Where is the real private enterprise? This is crony capitalism, and hopefully the Andrews experiment in Victoria will expose neoliberalism for what it is. Please like and share the video, and if you'd like to support us on Patreon, we'll keep on pumping out these videos to hold government and large corporations to account.